right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
What say we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? Oh, alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
If I take it back, Allie, I shouldn't get caught.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion. Or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase?
Sorry. I have no recollection.
That's odd. Because Master Diluc definitely has a vase at home. A beautiful one.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon, for one, never wants to grow up.
This raises an interesting question. Let's go and check. How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow, Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary. Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? So she's so determined to become a knight that she... Okay, that's kinda weird.
Huh? Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
Huh, thanks. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training? Huh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Leave it all to me.
Shame. Didn't manage to smash... Huh, how can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Race you! Stand clear.
So that's how to do it. I'm impressed. Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So modest. I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work. One day...
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can honorary knight. Could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's a friend of mine. Recently started as an adventurer. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day? If I'm not mistaken, you should find him at the Temple of the Lion. He's adventuring with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer. Great! Thank you so much.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now. Hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time! Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry, allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
I'll catch up. Help! Beginner's attacking me!
Time for takeoff. Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Enhanced animal module. Eat this! As a dutiful maid woman. Leave it all to me. Are those guys?
Think you can get away?
Has a good night show.
Let's play!
I was so sure I was about to die.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume.
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for...
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't...
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue...
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Whoa! You are Stanley? You were that legendary...
The very same.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Well, I think you're now in the safe hands of Stanley, the great explorer and legend of Mondstadt. In which case, why head back now?
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
No, we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
But your attitude says you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Magivari.
Enough already! Ugh! Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
Brace yourself.
It's true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Now, where was I?
You and your partner reached the Magivari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow! So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, with a gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
Poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Mondstadt.
Fortune preserver.
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions. Like clearing up the slimes clogging up the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Magivari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
What? Stanley has an imaginary...
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face. You're saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self? Interesting idea, but is it true?
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley. Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons? I don't know. Outstanding. If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of. Right now, I'm just a rookie. So, what do you say? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about...
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out. Venti, you coming too?
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare
Dadaupa Gorge, was it?
I'll catch up. That bunch of hilly churls. Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping there?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
Animal test 6308.
Someone needs assistance. Steady, someone needs assistance. Go. Time to clean up.
Animal test 64. Bubba, get them.
Someone needs assistance.
Nice and spicy. Enhanced animal module 75.
I must leave no stone unturned. Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too. Why would hilly trolls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly churls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the sword of
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... Huh?
There's somebody there.
Stanley?
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have...
Right. Someone needs assistance.
Yeah!
Bubba, get them!
Lo and behold, the shield of...
Liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right...
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah,
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none... Warriors wear their surely, and though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true...
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't... Okay, then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take... Ahem. Excuse... Well, okay. You take it from here. Hope you've picked up some hilly trillium by now.
Mosimita!
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Mosimita!
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Piantre!
Uh-oh.
Mexican plata?
Oh, yeah! He actually did...
guys, thank you so much. Mom, Dad.
Hey, the wine, you promised!
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard?
That's right. An after dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge.
You better believe it. I can...
Wow.
It's only to be expected. I'll get back...
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, someone who can't let go of the past. And I wonder...
What are you talking...
Anyway, I propose...
Leave it to me. All of it. Whatever it is. What exactly is it? I didn't quite catch...
You know, I'm glad I actually had the chance to come down here today. The tavern isn't overcrowded, and I couldn't be in a better mood.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name? Could there be another
Oh, Stan. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day.
Does anyone...
I think our friend really did make it to the Merjavari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Madrivari. He's the greatest of it. Stanley will never die. Because, I'm sorry, Stanley. Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Go away.
But...
Leave now. Don't make...
Honorary Knight! Venti! And Paimon! I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find this...
Oh,
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
that's wonderful. So,
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired... Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid.
Jack. Jack.
Jack left.
Oh, I see.
Huh? All of a sudden, you're facing the facts?
Just now, I couldn't bear just a weird...
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories? Experience? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley. That's my biggest secret of all. And all these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become
I'm too old. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. Alright, it's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that...
Ah, wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his... This calls for...
And by libation...
I'll head off to...
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey! I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
You made it. Finally.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago, before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right?
That's right. The tyrant of the winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the 1,000 winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better.
A tiny elemental being? Without...
Yup. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom, and we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course! The suspense is killing Paimon! Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples? Really?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to here with you!
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Hey, you two!
Margaret? What are you doing here?
My cat's gone missing. Have you seen it? No, not her. I imagine Diona's probably still in the tavern. I mean, little Princey. Prince was just...
Did you seriously think Diona was a house cat?
This is a bit worrying. What if Prince can't find his way home?
Nah, you're always such a big softie. But aren't we in the middle of something? Sarah and Charles need our help urgently, too. Let's go and see Jean.
You're on the way to see Jean? What a cool...
Paimon thought you were looking for...
Yes, I wanted to see if Jean could help look for my...
Seriously? You want Jean to help look for your cat?
What's wrong with that? Jean's a really nice person. Please mention it to Jean from me. I'll treat you to a brew at Cat's...
Hey! Hey! Ugh, unbelievable! Guess the case of Prince the Missing Cat is now added to the agenda for our meeting with Jean. Acting Grand Master? Oh, Master Jean?
Oh, it's our honorary knight. Sorry, I must have been daydreaming. How can I assist?
Actually, it's not us who need your help. It's a bunch...
I see. Well, thank you for your service to the people of Mondstadt. I have made a note of these commissions in my files, and I will make arrangements accordingly.
Great! We didn't miss out on anyone's commissions, did we? Sarah's hilly churls, Charles' tax return, Margaret's cat. Seems that's everything. We'll be on our way then, Jean. Jean, are you okay? How's Jean holding up? Is it serious?
It's just burnout from work stress. She'll be fine after a good old rest. Thanks for bringing her here. She may have tried to keep soldiering on otherwise.
It's not a surprise, though. She does have a lot to get through every day.
Poor Jean. She's always been one to push herself too hard while overlooking her own. This isn't the first time something like this has happened. Anyway, you're an honorary knight, aren't you? While the master is down, the knights should share her burden, no?
That's a very good point, but shouldn't one of the fully qualified...
Jean has so much to do. You should go and check in at the headquarters. Jean will be fine with just me here.
Paimon feels like she's trying to get rid...
Why is that?
Nothing. We'll leave you to it. Come on, let's go.
I already told you. I can take care of Jean on my own. Please help Jean out by completing her task. I already...
Nice and spicy.
run along.
I'll catch up.
Can't give up.
I've been waiting for you. I have been informed about Jean falling ill. Well, the circle... Now, in addition to that thank you message, there was one other thing. It's like you read my mind. We have quite a connect... Right. Although the commissions I am concerned that they will not be handled with due, so I am hoping that I will feel much more at... Oh, I have far more important... Those are the ones. I appreciate the help. See you.
So, yours is the cat that went...
Venti! Have you come to help?
Me here to help you? Why, on the contrary.
But Paimon just saw...
Aha! So, Prince is the name of the feline fiend who thieved my spare... Though it gladdens my heart to see that the free-spirited ether...
Prince is a mischievous little rascal, all right.
Indeed. Just like Barbados.
Yes, quite. I have a performance tonight, and without...
What would a kitty cat want with...
Everyone knows cats go crazy for...
What?
These lyre strings are made of astral iron, which contains animo energy. That's a trick of the trade from...
The strings contain... That'll help us. It's time... I'm unsure there must be...
Thank you all. Oh, take this fish. It's little Prince... Prince should be somewhere around the...
Strange wanderer near Wolf. Got it. I'll set off right away.
Amber, are you here to help out with Jean's commission?
Oh, hi! Yeah, I was just getting ready. Who better than an outrider to mop up some hilly churls on the delivery route?
Oh,
Sarah, what are you still...
you misunderstand me. I don't doubt your abilities. I'm just overwhelmed at another bizarre order came in just now. It's like their whole... Really? You don't... That would be wonderful! You really are the good hunter's guardian.
Yeah, well, those hilly churls are going to be a handful, too.
Well, why don't you take this order? Start by getting the ingredients.
Are you sure she can be trusted? It might end up tasting a bit funky.
We're well past the point of aiming for perfection. This is now a fight to save the good hunter's bit.
A fight?
For this dish, we need 3 sweet flour. Okay, go and get ready. You too, Amber. I'll be waiting.
Oh!
Today's recommendation is the steak.
$16.
Have you brought me 3 sweet flowers and 3... Yep. Now, order number...
And so begin...
You did say... Any news on that sweet madame? Any news on that sweet madame? One sweet madame received. This smells absolutely divine. This is nothing less than what I would expect from a head chef, never mind a sous chef. Since you cook so well,
Sticky honey.
that's right. The nights or
Wait!
with your cooking
That's a nice haul.
Today's recommendation.
That's a nice haul.
Busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfington.
I'm still waiting on one sticky honey roast. Have you got... Today's recommendation is the steak. Today's recommendation is the steak. It's been getting quite busy recently. I'm still waiting on one sticky... This is... Wow! Did you... Are we released? Yes. If you ever... It's been getting quite busy recently.
I will make you better.
Prince should be somewhere around the marketplace. Prince should be somewhere...
Lisa, are you here about the tax return?
Oh, hello, darling. You're quite right. After I heard about poor Jean, I thought I might...
Cool. Well...
Wait a moment. Actually, Charles here was wondering...
Please, allow me, ma'am. I just took a rather important order, but unfortunately we've run completely dry. If it's not too much trouble, could you go and do something?
So urgent about this...
It came in at the last minute.
Exactly. Hence the urgency.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's dandelion wine. Jules from Liyue. Come take a look.
Prince should be somewhere around the marketplace.
That's a nice haul.
buying alcohol.
Jules from Liyue, come take a look.
Anything the Knights can do for you?
Hey, look! Over there! It looks just like the cat Margaret was describing. So it must be Prince, right? Wow, Prince has very keen senses. It didn't take much to scare him off. See if you can approach him crouching from behind. That way your footsteps will be quiet. It must be difficult not being able to float. If you're anxious, if you run out of fish...
Hard work is all
His
there
senses are keener than we thought. He can't have gone far, though. Why not track him with your elemental sight? Next time, try creeping up from behind. You're injured. Quietly, of course. Or, if you're feeling patient, use some fish as bait and catch him off guard. Think about his D-Luke. His senses are keener than we thought. He can't have gone far, though. Why not track him with your elemental sight? Next time, try creeping up from behind. Quietly, of course.
Jules from Liyue.
Or, if you're feeling patient, use some fish as bait and catch him off guard.
Prince! Where did you go running off to?
We definitely had our work cut out for us looking for him.
Oh, Princey, how could you leave me like that?
Looks like those two need some time to themselves. And here are your astral iron strings, Venti.
You found them! Wonderful! I was not optimistic they would turn up. I dare say that a private performance...
Oh, now Paimon gets why you did...
Anyway, thanks for the help. I'll be going now.
Someone needs assistance. where Charles's delivery disappeared to.
Have you come to rescue me? I've been waiting, and all the time I've been working at the winery, this is the first time. If you'd taken any longer, I don't know what I would have.
Fear not! My friend here is a hilly turtle exterminator.
Just as well. Then please escort this and be careful. I'll be waiting up.
Someone needs assistance. Yeah! Steady as stone. Stand clear. Nice and spicy. Wheel of life. Absorption test. As a good night should. I must leave no stone unturned. Someone needs assistance. I'll catch up.
Thank you. I'll put in a good word for you.
Think we're finally finished with the commissions we were doing for Jean. A day in the life of Jean really is hard work. Wonder how she's feeling now. Let's head to the cathedral and pay her a visit.
Welcome back. You must be exhausted. Jean has regained consciousness and should be back.
That's great news!
But she just left the cathedral. I tried to tell her she needs more rest, but she tried to act like she was fine and kept saying she wanted to get some fresh air.
Where?
Oh, that huge tree at Jean goes.
Barbara, that's a...
Jean, mentioned it to me, you know, before she left. That's what I'm worried about too. But I still have work to do here.
Don't worry, we'll take...
Great! That puts my mind at rest.
Steady as stone.
Lady Vanessa, I hope your watch over Mondstadt remains unclouded. I do not know if I, or the rest of the world, as you had hoped for, have become stronger. Much better. I was not expecting.
Are you sure? We saw you beneath the tree just... Are you sure you aren't pushing yourself too hard?
Oh, thank you. That means a lot to me. Hearing that boosts my spirits, but I must find a way to cope with minor setbacks like this on my own. Otherwise...
You truly revere Vanessa.
I do. Vanessa was the first Grandmaster, a kind yet formidable woman. As the Lion-Tooth Knight, she courageously overthrew the oppressive ruling aristocracy of her time.
Dandelion Knight?
Actually, all of the Knights of Favonius Masters throughout the ages have inherited the title of...
Oh, you too want to be as gentle as the dandelion?
Yes, I know it sounds like a huge honor, but I see it more as a... After all, it is a lot to live up to.
Paimon thinks so too.
Huh?
Jean?
Who's there?
Finally, an opportunity comes to get rid of the Master in a moment of weakness. And then you two show up and ruin everything.
How did they know about Jean's condition? Choosing this moment to strike is a low blow.
As long as my name is the Dandelion Knight, I swear I shall not be defeated by...
Since this opportunity has slipped away, I shall now be...
Stop! After him!
Jean, you're still recovering.
No, I must go after him.
Jean, you can't keep doing this.
I do trust you, but to let an enemy get away like this...
Fine. But at least
Thank you for your...
I'll catch up. Are you hurt? Ugh, darn him and his traps.
How badly are you hurt? Oh, one of my own being injured because of me is the last thing I would... Let me handle this...
No, you are in no...
Okay, but before we move out, at least let me...
Thanks. Here...
Looks like our fates are intertwined. To think you chased me this far. Face my brave subordinates. I put a spell on them to calm their fear of water.
Opening box of adept objects. Faster? Okay, faster. Life goes on.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Go
Nova, get them! I swear by my sword!
Absorption test. Wheel of life. Nice and spicy.
Looks like our fates are intertwined. To think you pushed me this far. I need to lose myself.
Nova, get them!
Wind, hear me! Sacred name, fortune preserve, life goes on.
Stand clear. Animal hypostasis.
Leave it up, time to clean up. Wind, hear me!
The main thing is that you're safe.
Yes, I should at least go and thank Barbara again.
Master, you finally...
Swan, were you waiting for him?
Yes, at the Angel's Share. Don't worry, it's nothing big, but... okay, I know I said it's nothing big, but... Alright, how can I put this?
Huh? Well, if you say so, Swan, I will go. It's fine, now that I have had the chance to stretch my legs.
Oh, great.
For goodness sake, what is happening to...
Well, Swan was clearly agitated.
Someone needs assistance.
Be safe. May the animal Archon protect you.
Oh, what's all this?
It's a thank you party for you.
A thank you party?
Jean, when we heard the news about your illness,
We can only imagine how much pressure you must be under as acting Grand Master, and you do so much work all over Mondstadt.
We thought that since you so rarely take any time off, we'd take this chance to throw you a party. After all, you'll never let us do this once you're back at work.
Jean? Huh? Is this Jean when she's shy? I've never seen her like this.
It's easy to forget that outside of work, Jean is just a normal person, like anyone else.
This is just all such a surprise. Thank you, everyone. This
Well, it's nothing compared to the amount...
But there are so many...
Fear not. We wanted to make sure you could relax and enjoy yourself. So while you were away, we all pitched in and finished off your work for you.
Did you really? Even the issue with the...
It was no different from what we see on patrol. A couple of hilly churls. Didn't take much to get rid of them.
And the tax returns?
I spent so much time doing library admin. A few more pieces of paper to deal with was really nothing to worry about.
Well, what about Margaret?
Are you kidding me?
That rascally prince was apprehended by the brilliant honorary knight. And he also...
Enough already. No more thinking about work today.
It is my honor to work alongside you all. Praise be for the Animo Archon's guidance. Speaking of work, it must have been hard work to put all this together.
Actually, our friend here was the key organizer behind all of this. See all of this food and drink? He made sure it all arrived on time. Not only that, but he cooked each one of these so relax already. There's no need to be so modest. Of course, we also have Master Diluc to thank for the venue. Otherwise, we would be looking at quite an alarming bill right about now.
Despite my initial reluctance to sponsor a Knights of Favonius event I, like any other citizen of Mondstadt, owe Jean my gratitude for her hard work.
Oh, Master Diluc,
Agreed. Now, let the party begin!
It looks like everyone seems to be partying hard. Paimon thinks we should join in the fun. Let's go and mingle. Oh, and Paimon thinks she saw Jean go upstairs by herself. Let's make sure the woman of the hour doesn't get left out.
I'll catch up.
Oh, it is you. Yes, I am just...
Uh-oh, it seems...
I want to thank you again. It is good to be here together with everyone, and
What's that?
I am definitely more of a Dandelion Knight than a Lion-Tooth Knight. The Lion-Tooth Knight represents Vanessa's past. A past in which she fought hard for Mondstadt. But it was the Dandelion Knight that represented her hopes for the future. A future belonging to the newly formed Knights of Favonius. I do believe that Vanessa watches over us. Let the wind lead. The winds of freedom will guide us along the path that lies ahead. I hope you will continue to join us on that path.